you belong to God. So you have to give yourself to God for His will and His plan and His purpose. Dear brothers and sisters in Jesus Christ, we are in the Tuesday of the 9th week of Ordinary Time, and we reflect on the Gospel of Mark, chapter 12, verses 13 to 17. And in today's Gospel, some Pharisees and Herodians came to Jesus. Their intention was to ensnare Jesus, put Jesus in a trap. So before trying to put Jesus in a trap, how they present Jesus? You are a truthful man, not opinionated, not regard the status of the person, but you teach the way of God in truth. So even though their purpose is to put Jesus in a trap, they put a very nice atmosphere, praising Jesus. You are somebody great. You do everything great. You teach the truth. Behind praising all those things, they are trying to trap Jesus by asking the question, is it lawful to give Caesar the tax, whether we have to pay or not? Because Jesus is God Himself. He has the wisdom of God. He knew their intention, their hypocrisy. So Jesus addressed them and addressed their hypocrisy. But in ordinary life situations, when somebody comes and flatters us, sometimes we failed to recognize their evil intentions because we see externally, but Jesus saw internally their intention. That is where Jesus asked them to bring a denarii and asked them whose image and inscription is on the coin. They said it's of Caesar's. So Jesus said, give it to Caesar what belonged to Caesar, and give it to God what belonged to God. Caesar has the authority in his kingdom over the material things. So he has the authority to get the tax. But you belong to God. So you have to give yourself to God for His will and His plan and His purpose. Yes, my dear friends, we have to know whom we belong to. We belong to God, and we have the responsibility to submit and surrender ourselves to God. Because Jesus ransomed us by giving His own blood for our salvation. God created us, and God entrusted us with so many time, talents, and treasures to use it to glorify God. The world and the people of the world come to us with so much of external glorifications to please us, to impress us, and to flatter us by getting their things done and take us away from the path of the Lord. So my dear friends, it is not our ability, it is the grace of God. So always hold on to the grace of God and to know that we belong to God and we have to stand for God. Amen.